Well, well, well. It's been a while, hasn't it, guys? As you can see, I'm back. It's fall. It's perfect. It's the I don't know if you guys have actually seen my brother's bike, but there it is. Anyways, it's fall. It's beautiful. It's the perfect time to ride. That's a FZ6R, by the way, guys. But yeah, it's beautiful outside. So I'm like, all right, I have no excuses today to not make a video. Anyway, so I know somebody said in the live video, Mason, where's your gear at? You need gear. Because I think this was like one of my older Ninja 400 videos. I'm stuck. Oh, they're like, where the gear at? I'm wearing some gear under the hoodie, and I'm wearing some geared up pants. So you guys should be proud of me. I look tough right now. I got a white hoodie, white shoes, chrome visor. Alright, anyways, guys, we're back. I got gear on. I know you guys in the last video were talking about how I didn't wear gear or anything like that. We got the gear on, so you guys should be pretty happy about that. Anyways, so I'm pretty much making this video today to talk about how this bike's been treating me over the few months I've had it. And I haven't made a video in a while, and I was like, it's fall time, it's a beautiful time, it's due for a video. And I kept telling you guys in the last video that I was going to make more videos and be more consistent with videos, and then I didn't do that. So instead of just yapping, we're actually going to do that. Now it sucks because like my visor is closed behind the GoPro and it's really hard to get to, and I have to breathe really loud. Actually, you know what? I need to open it, bro. I'm sorry. There we go. Oh God, that was kind of a struggle. Dude, I can't ride a bike and have ADHD. I just yap and then forget what I'm saying. But yeah, I haven't made a video in a while, guys, so that's kind of what we're doing here today, of how this whoa! What is that car doing? But yeah, I haven't made a video in a while, so I was like, you know what, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. So that's what we're doing. Basically, we're making a video about how the bike's treated me. I need to stay on topic today because I always have a tendency to get off topic and then not talk about it and just ramble about what's going on. So I need to stay on topic. That's the goal for today. Dude, someone's dog is yapping at me, bro. Let me get out of this neighborhood. Anyways, guys, welcome back to another video today on the channel. I know it's been a while. That is 100% your boy's fault over here. But instead of just thinking about making YouTube videos like I do every single day, I thought, you know what, let's just go out and do it. No excuses, no exceptions. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, it's fall right now. What do you think I want to be doing? I want to be either inside. Your boy needs some cuddles. Yeah, basically that's about it. No, I'm just kidding, bro. I've just been working and chilling out with the brothers and homies. You know how it is. But as you guys know, in my last video, I went over this bike. I didn't even really explain the features or anything like that, which it doesn't really have any. It's a sports bike. Like, it's kind of just like a motorcycle. Like, it's pretty standard. So today is kind of going to be one of those videos, but better. I need to make sure my visor is closed all the way. It's still not, I don't think. But yeah, it's basically going to be the same video, but better. Hopefully mic sounds a little bit better. Hopefully, like, it's a little more exciting to watch instead of just me like not doing much. Not really sure. And I guess the main topic we could be going over is this a good beginner bike? I'm a law-abiding citizen. So what's kind of cool about this bike is a majority of the 650s are 2 cylinders, and this one actually happens to be a 4-cylinder, which I think the power is just a little bit different when you come from those 2 cylinders to a 4-cylinder. And again, a lot of you guys might be like, dude, it's not even like that crazy of a bike, and you're not wrong. Like, it's still a pretty good beginner bike compared to like getting a 600. Oh, I gotta make sure this is closed. I don't think it is, but it's still pretty much a beginner entry level bike compared to like a 636 or something like that. And I don't even know if that's a right comparison, but that, to me, that'd be the next step up from this. But if you're taking the bike ranks slowly just to learn and maximize your leaning and turning and acceleration and braking and weight, you know, it's a smart move in my opinion. So you can kind of do it how you want with that, but like I said, in my opinion, it's the way to go with the way I like to ride. I like to fully be able to 100% utilize my bike and feel 100% confident on it, which is fine. A lot of people don't really care. They just want to go in straight lines or cut up in traffic or whatever. But as far as like how my experience has been with this bike, it's been phenomenal, man. Like, to be honest, I don't even know what more you would need in a bike. Like, yeah, more power, of course. That would always be a cool thing to have. Just go a little faster, a little bit faster. But if I'm thinking like practicality, this thing does everything you need. It's still faster than pretty much every car that I've seen on the road so far today. It looks cool, great on gas. Like, if you go down the checklist, it still beats every single checklist you want or ever could need from a bike. I mean, unless you're going like over 130, over 140, you don't really like need a bigger bike than this, to be honest. I don't know how this thing would do on a track. You know, I think it is a little heavier, a little bigger on that type of scale, but from the turns I've hit on this thing, it handles it great. So I really don't know, because I haven't, like, the only other bike I've really rode around turns was a Ninja 400. That thing, dude, you could be as crazy as you want on there and just throw that thing around turns. And I loved it. I love that bike for that. There's something about being on a motorcycle that just like makes you feel like you're in an airplane and can like just meow. But yeah, it's fall around here, guys. Look at those trees. It's beautiful right now. I think it's like a good 60 outside. I'm not even feeling the cold. I got gear on this time, as you guys can see, but it's feeling beautiful. I love to see it, love to feel it. I'm talking to this girl, right? And you know, it's been going good, and she found out I like motorcycles, or own a motorcycle, I should say. And now she's like always wanting to ride with me. So that's been a whole experience itself. Like, I didn't really ride with a passenger that often to be like, yeah, get on, 100% confident. Obviously now I am, because I've been doing it with her so much. But man, if you get a girl that's into bikes and just backpacks with you, like actually knows how to lean and like, you know, put the hand on the gas tank to push against it, I'm telling you, those will be some of the most fun days you ever have with a female, as far as like just being out all day, going on a ride, enjoying the view, sitting out at a gas station getting a bev, like just chilling, talking. Like, it really is so enjoyable. It's been a great experience. It sucks though, because like the age I'm at, I know it's not gonna last. You just gotta accept it. So enjoy the moment as you can and just learn from it. Then again, I know people that are getting married, so I'm only 20, but like, I feel like it's more rare to see that nowadays than compared to like 10, 15, or sorry, like 30, 40 years ago. But I'm telling you, if you got a bike and your girl's interested, I think like it's about a 50-50 chance to either fall in love with it or hate you. Well, not you, but hate the bike. So that's something y'all are gonna have to deal with. And I got lucky because the girl I'm talking to liked the bike. Anyways, dude, I got so far off topic because we were supposed to be talking about the bike, and I ended up talking about a girl. But you know, it's also, that's another thing though, is like it's kind of hard to make content around that because you don't really know how they act, and you can easily say like, yeah, just have a conversation. Like, damn, bro, what if a girl camera shot, huh? It really don't matter on a bike because, dude, you got a helmet on. That confidence is up. But I don't know, like, your average bike owner kind of just cruises around and does back roads and stuff like that. So why would this bike not be able to do any of that? I would say this is a good like entry-level 4-cylinder, if you want me to be honest, because I know some of them are just big and gnarly, and it's like, holy dude, you got to be careful with that. I'm honestly kind of like happy to do this video as well, because like I'm just enjoying the outside and surroundings, and then just speaking my thoughts to y'all. So I don't even really know how this video is going to turn out, because I was going to do a completely different video today. Like, I kind of just hopped on here and was like, maybe I should just do like a Yap session, call it a moto vlog, call it a day, and the people that follow me for me can kind of just watch for that. And again, I'm not like, I haven't really done anything crazy or funny or special on my channel yet at all, but I would like to grow like a little fan base, and it would be kind of cool just to watch and see that happen, people engaging. I hate this, bro, because I'm not even using any gas, bro. I'm just all clutch right now. Up a hill, too. I know it's getting ready to stall. Any cops? Oh my god, that was clean, bro. I didn't even have to put my feet down for that. Honestly though, I think I am going to explain the story, but the issue was I was gonna like take it to a location and talk through it, but man, I don't know how like that would work, because it was like really close to someone else's like property-ish. Well, not really, but I think they went out of business. But screw it, we're gonna explain the story anyway. Let's go this way. So basically, it was like pretty much midnight with the homies, you know. I don't know if I should name like real names or whatever. I'm gonna name fake names so you guys don't know. But basically, I was with a guy, I was with a few buddies, and Zach had the smart idea to like say, let's go fishing at midnight. Keep in mind, there was 4 of us, sorry. And so we're like, okay, bet, let's go fishing, let's see how this goes. And we grabbed the fishing rods, load up the beamer, and we get to the spot we're gonna fish at. And basically, you know, at midnight, not many people are actually fishing at midnight, but we go to this bridge and we're like, all right, let's just fish under the bridge. It might be a vibe, it might be cool. So we get down there, jumping down all these rocks. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to get to because it was like a little island under the bridge, and we just had to jump on a, not jump, but walk over a lot of rocks. Sorry, I gotta breathe for a second with this visor down. But anyways, as we're walking down the bridge, like I said, just hella rocks, so it wasn't like easy by any means. We get down to the bridge. Of course, right when we get down there, start getting ready to throw our lines out. We brought all the crap with us too, because we were actually trying to, like, you know, catch something. And basically, we heard a noise, so we all shut up for a second, and we're just looking around at each other like, dude, what was that? Did you hear that? and there was a dude on top of the bridge, and he goes, hey, can I come down there? Can I come down there? Keep in mind, all of us looked at each other like, because who is up on top of the bridge at midnight and wanting to just go talk to strangers you don't know? So we were like, okay, dude, this is weird. Like, we're already sketched out, and this dude comes jumping down to us. Okay, and I'm telling you, we had to walk down some rocks, dude. This dude was just jumping like down like this, down the rocks, and it was like, dude, what on earth is this guy on? Because he was like, he didn't care about his life. That's kind of how it looked. Anyway, so he gets down after jumping down the rocks. Please go. Thank you. And we're like, yo, what's your name? Like, how's it all going? And keep in mind, dude, us boys were sketched out, dude. We were like, what is this? What is going on? Like, we just never had an encounter like that before. And then this dude starts talking about a story. And basically, weird story. He was telling us about these watches that he would find notes on the ground, or like signs in life that would lead him to these watches. And he pulls them out of his book bag, just, you know, 3 watches that are like, I don't even know if they were like anything expensive or fancy, but just 3 watches, you know. Oh my god, it's beautiful. And the whole time we were like, okay, nice, cool. Didn't really know what to say about that, because like, how did he get those? There's no way he just found them on the side of the road. He was saying he found them in like trash cans and stuff like that, which could be true, but I don't really know. Anyways, the whole time while he's explaining this story to us, he's talking about how someone gave him a sign to make a group called the Wolf Pack. And he's like trying to get our information. He's like, man, can I get you guys' numbers so we can hang out and talk and, you know, keep this group alive? I was like, what does that mean? So one of my idiot friends at the time actually gave his phone number to him. Like, what in your mind is thinking, okay, let's actually give this random stranger that is probably on a whole bunch of drugs just your phone number? Like, who actually thinks that and does that? It's just very, very strange. We're gonna take a quick detour and continue the story in a minute, just so y'all can get a good view of this. Man, that's probably a fire picture spot too. I'm mainly doing this just in case you guys haven't seen my bike in a while, because I didn't really show it off in the YouTube video when I looked, as sad as that is to say. Plus I can actually get some air. Anyway, so you guys remember that girl I was telling you about like 5 minutes ago? This is just like a quick little, I gotta put the gloves on. I feel like I look dumb as heck without the gloves on. Anyway, so you guys remember that girl I was talking about later in the video? So we have like 3 different stages we went through, but like, you know, obviously one's the honeymoon stage, then it's like the normal, and then it's like the downfall. But anyways, so she got me an Angel Bell, which honestly, like, I told her about it because I was showing her the old one, and she ended up getting me a new one. So I didn't know if I should just keep the old one and the new one, or just get rid of the old one, because I'm not gonna lie, the new one is a little fresher. It's a little fresher, but it's just like the little things that I kind of like about that. Also, just in case you guys don't believe a 650 is an inline 4, look at that shit. Don't look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. 4 different with the eBay headers is crazy. I know. But yeah, this is the bike. It's been great. It's been beautiful. Dude, it's so awkward when people pull up because you just don't know what they're doing or saying. But as you guys remember, I did point out the damages. I don't know if my finger's even like looking at it on camera, but it's right there. It's like the clutch cover case. And then this little lip thing right here in the bent handlebar. I have all of this to replace. I just need to actually do it. And then we'll look at the other side. I was gonna go that way, but I can't show that plate on the YouTube. This is actually the good side. So I want to take a picture. It's normally this side. Honda 650. I wish I could post videos of me like ripping it and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's not worth the risk. It's really not. Because like you never know how people are gonna find you on here for real. Here, I'll get y'all some revs. Oh, smell like gas, dude. I'm telling you though, the eBay exhaust did justice, man. Like, it does good. Dude, my voice is hurting. I don't know why. I feel like I talk a lot more than this. Oh, it's so beautiful out here, dude. So beautiful. Anyways, back to the story. So, as I was saying, my buddy, he was like, alright, gave the dude his phone number. And like I just said, who does that? Who actually thinks like, oh, let's give a stranger your phone number. Let's do that, because it's going to be alright in the end. Granted, what's he going to do with it? But still, like, why? This is going to be a long video. I am so sorry, guys. After this, oh, dude. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Can't talk, bro. I've been yapping too much. Dude, this is amazing. Uh-oh. There's something in my eye, bro. Anyway, so he gave the dude his phone number. And it's kind of like, what? Like, we're just like, why would you do that? Anyways, my buddy Hussein and I. So it was Hussein, Zach, Keegan. That was it. And we're like, we really don't know what to do. We're kind of whispering while the dude's yapping about his stories and how he found us, and he's calling us the wolf pack, and he's the leader. Like, just, dude, in real life too. Like, dude, imagine like listening to that and experiencing that in real life. Like, you're just like sitting there like, what is going on? Anyways, my buddy Hussein and I were sitting down a little bit lower. I looked over at him. Bro's holding a rock, dude. Bro's ready to just stand on business, bro. So I was like, all right, I gotta get ready too, because we really don't know what's gonna happen. It was just hilarious, like looking over, and bro was like, I'm seeing Bro's hand just has a big old rock. I'm like, bro, I don't blame you. So eventually, my buddy Zach, he was like, we somehow communicated. I think we texted each other, but we somehow I don't really know, but we somehow communicated to do a fake phone call, and that actually ended up working. And so he walks away like maybe 10 feet away, so I guess he can still kind of keep an eye on us, but at the same time make it look kind of real and talk to nobody. Pulls out the phone and was like, hey yo, my mom's calling me, she wants me to come home, we gotta go back. I can't believe my voice is this scratchy right now. Oh. I apologize, guys. I could be talking a lot fluently and better. My voice wasn't like scratchy, I guess is the best way to say it. Anyways, so he does the fake phone call with his mom. We're like, alright bro, we gotta go. It was good talking to you. Just super weird, bro. Like, he had to be on drugs or something, just because like he was just kind of like, it was just very awkward and just pacing, and it was like, I don't know what you're doing, man. Man, that's such a nice house right there. Like, that's probably the best one here in Fenton. But it really was an eye-opening experience. But yeah, so he fakes the phone call. We're like, all right, that's our cue to leave right there. So we grab our crap and start walking up this hill, and we turn around and we see, bro, like I said earlier, as he was jumping down the rocks, this dude was sprinting up them, and we weren't even able to do that. So he just must have not cared about his, like, anything, or he just must have done it like 1,000 times. But so as we're hurrying ourselves up to get out of that situation we're in, like I said, bro was sprinting up the rocks. We get to the car, and like I said, we went fishing, so we had our fishing poles and stuff with us. Dude, we folded down the seats when we got there and folded them up when... Wait, sorry. We folded down the seats on the way there to like have the rods extended fully throughout the car, and we were so like panicked, we didn't even care. My buddy threw all the rods and bent all of them and just threw them in the trunk because the dude was sprinting at us up the hill. And then once he slams them in and slams the trunk, I was like, bro, you just broke all the rods. I hope you know that. So I don't care, bro. Bro's running at us. Anyway, so we all get in the car and lock it instantly. And then he had to push the start car, and it wouldn't start. It wouldn't start. And then we see the dude pop up, like finally get to the top, just start walking towards the car, and it finally started the last push. Dude, I don't think I've ever been more scared. And then he kept screaming, or not screaming, but he kept saying, let me come with you. You guys could take me somewhere. Let me come, let me come. We're like, bro, we don't even know you. We don't even know you, dog. Why would you assume that? Keep in mind, this guy was like 50. On some sort of drug. God, it's beautiful out right now. And that was pretty much the end of it. Like I said, it was pretty interesting to experience something like that at midnight at night. Oh man, the internet. And obviously there was a lot more detail that went into that story that we just that I didn't really explain. It's kind of hard to when I'm on the bike. That's why I was thinking about actually going to the location and making the video and kind of just like thinking about it as I'm doing it. But this is honestly just a moto vlog of me yapping, so I'm just gonna call it a moto vlog. And I think technically this is number 2. If we're counting that first one I was on, it was kind of like lame, I'm not gonna lie. And this is too. The thing about having a bike, people don't want to see people just cruising and talking. People watch the bike videos of people speeding and cutting up. which again is cool, but I feel like I would only post that crap on the YouTube Shorts. I'm not gonna make a whole 20-minute video of me just flying, because I don't really have the I don't really have the proper audio for that. Like, I imagine there's still gonna be wind, and I just don't think it would like really turn out that good, because it might look cool, but it's gonna be super windy. I'm not gonna be able to hear my boys like when we're on the. It's funny because my helmet's like $1,000. I got a Senna and a Cardo on that bit, but even on the highway, like owning a Senna and a Cardo, you still can't really like hear them clearly. It's just, maybe it's because of that type of helmet, but I don't know. Maybe that's just how it is on the highway, and I got my standards too high for these Sennas and Cardos. But I mean, maybe one day I'll post a video of me just like going crazy. But there's a lot of risk, man, and at the end of the day, it's not worth it to someone who has a street legal bike that has the plate. Like, if you're doing illegal crap, man, there's so much extra stuff you got to worry about. You gotta hide your face, hide the plate, and to me, that stuff's like, it's a headache to worry about. So like, I guess that's why people just do no plates on a bike. It's gonna turn right when I get there, isn't it? But I like to be able to just ride and not worry about a thing. So it's still worth being street legal, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, insurance is annoying, everything's annoying about it, but at the end of the day, that's just what it is. Now, I got something I want to discuss with you guys, and I want you guys to kind of leave it in the comments what you guys think is necessary. So, the topic we're going to be talking about is beginner bikes, man, because a lot of people have different opinions on this, and I just kind of want to know what the average person thinks of it. So I'm going to tell you my thoughts, and then I'll be interested in reading your guys' thoughts if you even made it this far in the video down in the comment section. So in my opinion, if you've never rode a dirt bike or any type of anything with a clutch, like if you never rode, like, I guess a dirt bike, or I'm trying to think what else has one, like maybe like a scooter or something. But like, step one is learning how to actually like know how to ride a pedal bike. I just feel like, you know, like it help a little bit, kind of got the same idea, except you're on power. But if you know how to ride a pedal bike, I'm just kidding, bro. I think a lot of people know how to ride a pedal bike, but if you don't, I would start there. And then, like I said, I'm sorry, bro, I just get carried away. So if you don't know how to ride a dirt bike, and you've never sat on a motorcycle before, you've never ridden a motorcycle before, or anything similar to that at all, then in my opinion, I would start on a 3, 4, 500. Most people are going to tell you something different, and at the end of the day, that's up to you. If you're smart enough and disciplined with the throttle, I think you could potentially do more. I think that would be okay. The other thing is too, oh, I'm sorry, man. The other thing is too, if you're kind of on a bigger side or a heavier side, like maybe you would want something a little more than a 400 as your beginner bike, and in that case I'd recommend a example Ninja 650 2-cylinder. I think that would be a great beginner bike. I actually ran one on a Ninja 400 against that, and it was too similar for me to like care that it's called a 650, because it's just way too similar, bro. This bike is definitely quicker. I don't care what anyone says. And I just think it's because the 4-cylinder. All the power is like after 8K RPM and all that, of course, but it's just, it is what it is. So yeah, I would say if you never rode a bike and you're under like 180 pounds, you get a 300, 400, 500. I would definitely start on that. Again, only if you've never rode a bike. If you rode a dirt bike before, I think this gives you a little more leniency on what you're going to be capable of. Again, riding a dirt bike and a motorcycle, I would say, are completely different. So you're going to have different things to worry about, obviously. You could die in both of those. But it's kind of the similar concept, except, you have to be, I would say a clutch is more sensitive on a motorcycle than compared to a dirt bike, just because, like, it's easier to stall in that manner. And dirt bikes take more abuse, for sure. Then again, maybe not. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I didn't even look over there. But yeah, so if you have experience, I think that gives you a little bit more leniency on what you end up wanting to do. I think I gotta go take a picture of that, dude. That looks crazy. Dang, I didn't even realize how beautiful it was, dude. I was just hyper focusing on in front of me and talking. You're good. You're good. Such a nice fellow. I know, guys. I know. But basically, guys, I think those would be the exceptions. If you rode a dirt bike, I think as long as you're smart on that throttle, I think you'd be alright. And then after you get that first motorcycle, the only reason why I say is like maybe get something like a little cheaper, a little slower, is because you never know if you're going to drop it. You never know what's really going to happen to it. So just be smart. Don't go and buy a brand new one if it's your first bike. It's definitely going to be a learning curve to some people. Maybe not. But a lot of people get a bike and then drop it the following week. Another thing too is you want to make sure you can actually flat foot your bike. You don't want to have a bike where you gotta feel like you gotta like tippy toe it, because that's just terrible, man. I just feel like that's terrible. Might not be, but I just feel like it is. Traffic up there. But at the end of the day, guys, when it comes to buying a motorcycle, it's all about what you're comfortable with and what you feel like you're capable of. A lot of mistakes happen when you get cocky, and then mistakes happen. So I just recommend playing it smart. Get something lower. Your first bike's never going to be a bike you keep forever. Just always understand that when you guys are going in to buy one. Never going to be something you keep forever. It's that first form guy. Wow, that's his too. Wow, it's huge, dude. I thought it was just like a warehouse for like gym stuff. Oh, it is a gym. Wow, it's kind of big. Man, Man, dude's rich to have these two big buildings. I think I'm gonna take a pic of my bike here. You know what? I know which way I want to do it. I'm gonna end the video here as well, guys. But yeah, so be smart with your decisions. Don't get cocky, especially when you're on two wheels. That's how mistakes happen. But anyways, guys, this is gonna be the second Moto vlog on the channel. Could be a little better, but I'm gonna learn as I go. Riding season's almost over, so I think once a week, maybe twice a week, I'll just pump out a video, throw it out there so you guys could watch it and hopefully build up some followers. Like I said, I'm wearing gear, so it is what it is. It honestly feels pretty good to be riding in gear right now. But this is it, guys. I really do think this is a perfect middle class bike. I've done two people comfortable all day, every day. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you guys like about these videos. And I always look at all the comments and feedback, and I always do try to improve with that. So I'm interested to see how this one does. I know it's been a while. I know I need to do it and stop thinking about it and just do it regardless how I feel. If I have to make videos like this where I just ride and yap, do it. It's better than nothing, you know. Eventually the right people will follow me for the personality instead of just the bike, the go, the speed, the felony stuff. Like, there's a time and place for that. And maybe I would make a video where I'm just like doing great things. The only thing I'm gonna say is doing great things. And a law-abiding citizen. Like, I'm just gonna do the speed limit, you know, with the buddies, try to figure out how to record the Senna audios or whatever. But I think this should do it, guys. Let me know what you think for real. Like I said, I'm always trying to improve, so I appreciate anyone who leaves a comment, leaves a like, gives it a share. It would be an amazing dream to one day just be able to make videos. I think that'd be awesome. And again, I know a lot of the moto vloggers are just like ADD, riding on a road, saying random shit the whole time, just looking at everything and doing all dumb shit, which again is funny. So I understand that, but oh my god, my voice is just cracked right now, dude. It's so uncomfortable to talk. Anyways, all of you, I appreciate it if you've made this far. If you have, leave a comment called Little Red. If anyone has left a comment Little Red, I'm gonna heart it, and it would be truly amazing to actually see a few people that say Little Red. But you're only gonna know that if you watch the whole video, so we'll see what happens. I appreciate all of you guys. Have a good night.